Here, in the Highlands of Scotland, in the shadow of the mountain known as Ben Nevis, I almost died. A brutal fall, a broken back, a fractured spirit changed everything about my life and everything about how I understood the energy of the universe. I grew up in this little sailing village called Itchnor on the south coast of England. I always thought I was going to lead an outdoor life. As a teenager, I started to get into rock climbing. By the time I was at university, I was a full-on rock climber, doing it 5 times a week. And so my plan for after university, if I could just go to London, earn an awful lot of money in banking, then within 3 or 4 years, I could skip out of the country, buy a chalet in the French Alps and basically teach people to rock climb in the summer and then take people skiing in the winter. Climbing an ice-covered mountain is something I'd done many times before, but that day on Ben Nevis did not go as planned. I fell 75 feet, shattering my spine, sliding towards this massive boulder field. In fear of my life, I finally managed to get my axe to hold in the snow. My body and dreams shattered. This accident led me to debilitating, chronic fatigue, bedridden, depressed, helpless. And what to do next? Fuck.
But the most frustrating thing of all is that Western medicine and biochemistry was failing me. And so I felt like I had to invent my way out of it. And that's when I set the intention to work out how you could recover people's energy and get people healthy from their own homes.
The study of energy became my life. The potential for healing beyond the limits of biochemistry began to reveal themselves. And this was the first time it didn't feel like another dead end. It was 29 years ago when we fell off Ben Nevis and ended up spending 7 years bedridden. And after that, we did a little bit of rock climbing, but we'd never been back to Scotland and climbed up a whole mountain. And here we are. We've just got one pitch to go, and it's been a bit of a wandering path. We set our intention, our goal, to reach the top. Once we get there, what's next?
We are living at an amazing time. This is our flagship bioenergetics center. We are using cutting-edge therapeutics through an ancient lens, really bringing energy medicine to the masses, blending the systems of medicine, and we're bringing the new quantum understanding of energy medicine into a clinical encounter. Harry has been innovating from day one.
Well, this is a custom-made hyperbaric chamber, connected it up to these 4 oxygen generators down there.
He was so far ahead of his time.
I'm pretty much guaranteed that this is the only one that I know of who also pipes in hydrogen.
And it's really such a joy to see the rest of us catching up.
A prototype full body imprinter. This actually has never been used before. It was only delivered yesterday just in time for this.
Going through this tremendous trauma, it transforms your life. Once you know the answer, you really cannot rest and sit and be quiet. You become literally on a mission.
So I've done a voice scan on my phone. You can see that it's loaded up. So let's give it a go.
There's a difference between a scientist and a scientist whose life depends on his own research. He learned this because the alternative was brutal.
So that got us thinking, how could we do this in a more convenient way? Because of course, having your feet on a big plate and holding a bulb isn't really the most convenient way to charge up your energy.
We're innovating the future of medicine. We're taking traditional, well-known techniques of health and healing, but putting them into technology to create accessible product for people to be used at home with their practitioners.
So this here is a prototype of a new device that we're working on. You can hear the electrons are basically being directly transferred into my body.
This type of medicine, it should belong to public. Everyone should tap into this and use it as a tool to empower yourself to heal.
We need to continually ask questions, continually innovate, and continually find solutions.
Having just climbed the mountain in Scotland, we reach the end of one chapter so that we can open another of new possibilities where we can go on to master our energy and master our life.